Okay, guys, some sad news. Last week was my daughter's birthday. That's not the sad news. We couldn't have a party because of all this obviously going on, so we couldn't do it. And I was thinking, how do you compensate at a time like this in terms of birthday present? वो भी insensitive हो जाते हैं ना. After some time, what are you giving someone? It's not a time to give or receive. So I thought, let's come up with something we can give you as a gift to give other people. And there's only one thing I could come up with. This show. Think about it. You buy the week that wasn't, take it off air, and that's a very sensitive thing to do to everybody. It's called the week that wasn't. Yes, want to thank all the people watching that would take very little, so why waste time? Let's just get on with it. This December and January season, despite the pandemic, lots and lots of Indians headed off to Goa for a holiday, except one gentleman called... Naam? Arvind Kejriwal. He went to Goa for politics. Who goes to Goa for politics, yaar? That too, party is paying for the party. Why would you do this? No, I can't understand why all the big political parties are so keen to seize power in Goa. Why can't we just let the Israelis and Russians continue to do the good work they're doing? Run it in peace. I mean, you got these guys, you outsource, let it be, yaar. They don't even charge tax. These are great people. This week, Greece has decided to fine, true story folks, you cannot make these stories up. Greece, the country, has decided to fine all people over the age of 60 who are not vaccinated. To which Djokovic, who was holidaying in Greece, said, that's it. I mean, he's not even 60. He just got irritated. And that's it. Come here, Joko. Come here. We'll keep you. कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. Certificate तुम्हें बनाएगा airport में. You don't worry. Just come here. We love you. We'll have a tennis world #1, ladies and gentlemen, for one small price of perhaps 1 or 2 COVID here and there. Anyway, that happens. And half the country doesn't record it. So what's the big deal? I mean, they should rename the first tennis Grand Slam of the year. If you're going to not have Djokovic allowed to play there, I'm saying, then how can you call it the Australian Open? What's so open about it? Yeah, you closed it for him. Huh? Just call it Australian, which is confusing. BJP slammed the BMC in Mumbai for unnecessarily closing parks and gardens. Both the parks and yes, the 1.5 gardens left in Mumbai are closed. दोनों बंद किया साला. Gate से बंद किया. I didn't even know we had the parks. I thought parks had stopped in 73. Okay, Minister Jayant Patil has asked Elon Musk to invest in Maharashtra. So now poor Elon is in a huge dilemma. क्या करूँ? I'm quoting him in Hindi. क्या करूँ? Mars या Maharashtra? BJP spokesperson saying, what is the difference? I think AAP's strategy in UP is all wrong. Look at their list of candidates. They have 8 PhDs and 4 doctors on their list. Completely overqualified for UP politics. I mean, it's like giving Elon Musk a job as server at McDonald's. I don't know why we're after him. Invest in our show and you see what happens. Everything changes. All right, so why did Virat Kohli quit the Test captaincy? We'll ask a guy who seems to know everything about everything. He's the human Google of our area, Lower Parel. When it comes to sports, this is the man you go to. Mr. Mathosh Ji, welcome to the show and please tell us, why did Virat quit the Test captaincy? What's going on there?
Your father.
What?
Your father.
Are you serious? How dare you? How dare you say that?
Your father called for you.
Oh, okay. बोलो बाद में phone करेगा ना. I'm in the middle of a show right now. It's not a good time to talk. Do it later. Thanks anyway. So despite giving up his Test captaincy, Virat is still the king of the ad world. Get this, folks. His brand value is $237 million. That's right. Followed by Akshay Kumar at a very small $119 million. Which brings me to my own brand value. Yeah, Mohit, what is it? Too less to equate in foreign exchange. Alec Baldwin turned over his mobile phone to the police months after that fatal shooting on the set of the film Rust, if you guys remember. Baldwin said he was not worried about the possibility of a murder charge, as he was still preoccupied with the earlier charge against him, one of acting. Alec, come here. You and Djokovic both come here. We'll take care of the vaccine and all these cases. Everything is taken care of here. If you have influence, just come fast. Speaking of come, lots more coming up, but first the headlines. Delhi and Mumbai hit COVID peaks. The effects of COVID restrictions. And rest of India, COVID cases continue to soar. Now, before we go into our top story, I always have something to say which nobody listens to. So we always keep that in the show for sure. I'm going to begin with that right now. And that is herd immunity, the elephant in the room. The whole world is talking about herd immunity. We encourage you to get your herd immunity. Not that you have to get COVID, but let's put it this way. Remo and I have come up with this song which we would like to re-release. It goes like this. Bear with me. Give me C, please. C flat. Thank you. COVID to hona hi tha. COVID to hona hi tha. And the way the note went means I have it. Immediately, that last note is clear that you've got it. So we're just subtly encouraging people, subtly एक Hindi शब्द है, subtly, to go ahead if you get COVID. And I thank Delhi and Mumbai for being very progressive about this. Try and stay at home for a few days, check again, and quietly come back and continue working. Let's move on confidently. In fact, that brings me to our top story. So it seems like Delhi and Mumbai have hit their peak in the country's third wave of the COVID-19 pandemic. So the Sangeets are back. No, I'm just kidding. But in Delhi, the moment is at peak. Chalu karo. No, it's not true. Okay? And experts say that the decline should be seen in the coming week. So after this episode airs, the next week. So our timing is all wrong. But in the meanwhile, lives have been disrupted all over. Whoever wrote that line is an idiot. Because after 2 years, that's not a line you won't even tell anyone. So let's find out how Delhi has been affected. Joining us now from Sector 40 in Gurgaon, Haji, they do count to 40 in Gurgaon, is SK once again, Shiv Kumar Satyapal Kumar. SK, inappropriate reaction from my side to all your pain. I'm sorry about that. But I was just thinking of some of the funny gags we have in store. Maybe next week. This week's a waste of time. But what happened? You look troubled. Why are you so upset again?
My wife is driving me mad. She's driving me mad. She's driving me mad.
Note to viewers. When the writer has nothing to say, he repeats the line 4 to 5 times. This is part of Bollywood folklore. You can see it in most of our songs. Why is she driving you mad?
Why? Why? Because she is very upset.
Now my turn to repeat. Why is she very upset?
Upset because she thinks all her friends will laugh at her.
At least she has friends. You should see my wife. Anyway, but please clear the matter. Why?
You know how it is. Neighbors has new car. She wants a new car. Her kitty party friends had some new jewelry. She wants new jewelry. Her Zumba friends went on a holiday to Maldives. She wants to go on a holiday to Maldives. What can I do?
Yes, these wives can be very competitive. Very competitive. I had a wife with a bald spot and then she said, oh, no, we won't get into that. So what does she want you to do?
She wants to go to the Maldives.
In the midst of all this so-called third wave?
Yes. What to do? Friends do something. She wants to do something same. Friends get something. She wants to get it also.
Well, I guess it's not unheard of. It happens all the time, this competitiveness.
Yes. All her friends went to the Maldives, stayed for 4 weeks, went shopping, bought all kinds of things. Now she wants to go to Maldives and get all her friends have got.
Get what her friends have got, which is what?
She says, if we can't get it in the Maldives, at least we should go to Dubai.
Interesting stuff. What is it?
She told me if I can't get it at Dubai, in the city, I would definitely find it in the airport.
You can't get in the city, you'll get in the airport. That's very odd. What could you want that you go all the way to Maldives or Dubai to get it? I mean,
I told you na, the problem. Once her friends get something, she will not rest till she has it all. I mean, she wants it all.
See, I don't encourage this rivalry. It's very desperate.
Yeah, she told me. If not Dubai, at least go to an Ambience Mall in the Sector 24 or a DLF Mall in Phase 1 or some other big popular mall and try and get it.
No, but what if the malls are crowded? I mean, is this the right time to go shopping in a mall? If they open, I don't even know.
Yes. So I asked her, do I have to go to the mall? She said, if not the mall, go to any market which is popular and busy like Sarojini Market. I would be able to get it easily.
This is very intriguing. What is it? What is this in the market? What are you trying to get? What?
Oh my God. Just a second. Oh my God. She's very upset.
Yes, but why? What do her friends have that she doesn't have, which she will get here? What is it?
She's upset because after 2 years, she and I are the only couple who haven't got any corona. No corona, no delta, no Omicron, nothing.
What?
That's why she wants to go to Maldives or Dubai or airport or mall or the market, anywhere, so that we can turn positive and get some corona as well. And we can post it on Instagram and we can get some publicity, some likes, shares, some comments.
My question is, what's the joke? Acha, insensitivity is an important point. Okay, I guess what you're saying, a reverse sort of humor thing. Very good, well done, well done. Just a reminder for people listening, Sarojini is not in the market. Some people, I know idiots who go there and shout, Sarojini, how are you, where are you? You just use your head, all right? As COVID rages across the country, the restrictions on social gatherings have upset plans of hundreds of families who are planning with other families to do things and make more families. Joining us now is a very famous wedding planner, Pinky Shah. I think that's her name, or his name, I'm not sure. Pinky,
Hi Cyrus, how are you?
give me a minute. I'm very liberal, but sometimes I'm old, I feel, and it's difficult to digest things. You are Pinky Shah.
Yes, pinkish actually, but I prefer pinky. Has such a fuchsia sound to it, the fuchsia.
Is that Gujarati Punjabi? I'm not familiar, but please go ahead.
You are married, aren't you, by the way?
Yes. Why?
Then you're of no use to me.
That's what everybody says, male and female. I just want to ask you a few questions though.
Is your daughter getting married? You look that sort of age, you know.
I thought you were going to say, is her daughter getting married? You look that sort of age. Can I just ask you a few questions about wedding planning, not personal things during COVID times?
Oh, what a bore. Okay, come on. Ask me what you want to know. But quickly, I have a very busy wedding to plan. Come on.
Oh, so weddings are actually happening.
Of course, what do you mean? Such a lovely young couple it is, you know. A boy and girl, huh? What a change.
What?
You never know nowadays. So, what was I saying? Lovely boy and girl, and they met on the web.
Just stay on one tangent, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Met on the web.
Yeah, boy and girl, not spiders.
See, the effects of the vaccine, the third shot, are really unknown to us. This intrigues me, sir. A wedding in peak COVID times, that means you must be restricting the number of guests, obviously.
Never. It's a full-blown wedding, 2,000 people.
Why do you have to stress on blown? What's happened to this show? What about COVID? How can you have so many people?
So, just see now,
No, come on, be honest. How?
So, now see, the wedding now is in 6 weeks' time, okay?
Okay, right.
So, 4 weeks before the wedding now, we throw a huge pre-wedding COVID party.
What?
A pre-wedding COVID party bash. And we're going to invite everyone who's going to come for the actual wedding.
How does that help?
I'll tell you. So at the pre-wedding COVID bash now, I have also organized some COVID positive patients.
No, what are you saying?
Just listen now. So, 2,000 people with COVID positive patients will have a huge dancing, hugging, kissing, eating, drinking party. Everybody will get COVID. So, in 4 weeks, when the date of the actual wedding comes, everyone will have recovered and they will be immune. And then they can all enjoy the actual wedding without any worry. What do you think? Good idea, no? Huh?
Great idea. And I'm just thinking if Karan Johar made that film again, Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, right now, it would be Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Bimar. Because all this kissing, hugging, dancing, and it leads to nothing. So be careful who you kiss, hug, or dance. Do this singly and solo. Dance with yourself, hug yourself, kiss yourself. I'm going to try that right now. But in the meantime, here's a man who understands sport better than anybody in the country. I've fired S.K. Mani and replaced him with this man, Mr. Mathosh. He is going to tell us about what's happening in Indian cricket. Why did Virat Kohli quit the test captaincy? Dal mein kuch kala hai. We have to get to the underbelly of what's going on. And the underbelly is here. Mathosh, why did Virat quit the test captaincy?
He got COVID.
No, he did not.
Yes, he got COVID.
Are you out of your mind? Are you mad? What are you saying? Everybody knows he doesn't have COVID.
He got COVID. He got COVID.
How did you get a job? How? I mean, you make me look good. That's why we keep him here. He really makes me look good. I look great now. I'm like the best thing ever, even though I've got COVID. You can tell from the voice is cracking up right now as we speak. Lungs are going. I may not complete the break. In case I don't say the word break, remember it's a break. Because that may not happen because I won't be able to have enough breath left. Welcome back, except to the critics, who apparently everyone who watches the show. I'm going to start with this line. This is why India is great. Now, this is not sarcasm. I'm actually saying that. This is what we call tarif in Hindi. Because India is great. Sorry, Australia, this is about you. We'd have found a way to let Djokovic play the Australian Open. Rules are rules, but they are also just rules. It's time to introduce the Aussie government and culture to the noble pursuit of one of our great traditions, Jugaad. Because here it's hum sab ek hai with a bracket. Hum sab ek hai. Jugaad. We'd have made him play. He'd have been here with or without vaccine. Who will be India's next test captain? Look, we've tried the playing captain. So let's now look at the non-playing captain. Here's my list. Non-playing captains. Kejriwal, Yogi, with the helmet of course, Rahul. But actually, if we want a real leader, this one. She is a non-playing leader. She even contested her seat after the elections. Jugaad. Welcome to India. The sign is outside. You cross into India, there's Jugaad, pointing in another direction. Finally, India has her own native ethnic Desi superhero to rival Superman, Spider-Man, Hulk and Batman. Take a look.
इंश्योरेंस क्लेम के टाइम पे आपकी हेल्प के लिए सिर्फ 30 मिनट में तैयार मैं हूं मिस्टर पॉलिसी बाजार
And it had to come from the financial sector. When you have money troubles, make a picture. Oh, once again, we've got some. This time he's going to tell us the truth. Madhu said he was kidding the last few times, so he's going to be honest here. Why did Virat Kohli quit the captaincy? Why? Matosh.
Rohit.
I hope you didn't say what I thought you said. Did you say Rohit?
Yes, Rohit.
No, you can't do this. No, you can't say Rohit. You can't say Rohit, okay? We don't want all these rumors and rubbish going on. How can you blame Rohit Sharma? What's he got to do with it?
Rohit is my middle name. Sachin Rohit Matos.
You have to blame HR, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a call I took. They just feel bad, when people are sick, etc. They give any family member a job. So obviously, his 4-year-old grandson was employed here because there's no other reason to get this guy back in. I don't understand why he's here. We'll get to the bottom of this by the end of this year. It's 2022 beginning right now. Give me 11 months. Moving on to other news.
कमीने, कामचोर, बंडलबाज, जलाकर राख कर दूंगा.
Oh my God. This is obviously, ladies and gentlemen, is our overacting episode number 457 out of 762.
अरे हम बर्बाद हो गए.
Sorry about that. Yes, who's that?
अरे हम बर्बाद हो गए. हमारी पूरी जिंदगी चौपट हो गई है.
No, but who are you and what just happened? Why?
हम किसी को मुंह दिखाने के लायक नहीं रहे. बिरादरी में हमारी नाक कट गई है. हमारा खून पसीना, हमारी 2 बीघा जमीन, हमारा घर, एक मंदिर, सब बर्बाद हो गया.
Yeah, we don't have time to name every single film, but I feel your angst. What has happened?
दिल दिया, दर्द लिया. यही है जिंदगी. घर की कहानी. अरे हम बर्बाद हो गए. बर्बाद.
And also, Aaj Nahi To Kal. It's a film nobody's watched. So can you talk quickly? Why have you gone barbad? And who are you?
हमारी बेटी की शादी टूट गई. हमारी इकलौती बेटी, हमारा धूल का फूल, हमारी कटी पतंग, हमारी कश्मीर की
No,
कली.
listen. Last time I'm telling you, don't go to 25 Hindi films every time. Just tell me what happened.
दूल्हा मंडप से उठ के चला गया. हम बर्बाद हो गए, लूट गए. कहानी किस्मत की, जिंदगी का सफर, जिंदगी ना मिलेगी
But अगर
दोबारा.
आप लड़की की picture दिखा सकते तो, I mean, we can judge. I mean, we cannot judge like that. But anyway, go on.
खूबसूरत, किस्मत, नसीब, सुहाग, ब्लफ मास्टर, सच्चा झूठा, कूली नंबर 1. अब कौन अमर अकबर एंथोनी शादी करेगा मेरी बेटी से?
It sounds like some really bad Antakshari. This sounds more and more like a Manmohan Desai film that you're getting to. Could you please explain what happened? Was it a dowry issue?
अरे नहीं, कोई दहेज वहेज का इशू नहीं था. हमारी गुड्डी, हमारा कागज का फूल, हमारी बंदनी, सब कुछ दिया उसको. मारुति, फ्रिज, एसी, 50 तोला सोना, रोटी, कपड़ा, मकान, सब कुछ.
was not a film. I got him finally, ladies and gentlemen. I caught him behind the wicket with the one that kept low. That was not a film. Or was it? They may be. No, double check. What happened then? What happened?
गद्दार, कमीने, जिद्दी, कलंक,
But now
खलनायक।
stop just going on with the names, yeah, and just tell me what exactly happened. That's all I'm asking.
ये सब कोविड के कारण हुआ है, ओमिक्रॉन के कारण।
The wedding got cancelled.
No! The groom's family got up and left
Why?
because they felt insulted.
Arey Baba, why?
Why? Because 400 people, saj dhaj ke, came in the barat. And government has allowed only 20 people. वो 380 लोग क्या करेंगे? चले।
What's the big deal? You just want to say it's a case of दो और दो पांच, या एक मैं और एक तू, या अकेले हम, अकेले तुम, एक दूजे के लिए, or is it more like अकेला, 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 अकेला?
बदतमीज, लावारिस, बदमाश, अनाड़ी, आवारा पागल दीवाना, 420। 420। सा से बोलो।
Huh? सर से? Zavik, that wasn't. वो German version है अपना शो का. Does that count? Is that allowed?
ये कोई फिल्म नहीं है, ये कोई फिल्म नहीं है, चीटिंग, चीटिंग, गाली है ये।
Okay, I'll try and explain this entire concept of this episode in a couple of sentences. For those who grew up in the 70s, 80s, 90s, we used to have libraries. You used to go and get books from there. The whole idea of the library is you borrow the book, you take it home, you read it, and you give it back in 7 days. This is the third wave. You get it, you stay, whatever, give it back, 5 to 7 days, carry on. That's what we are trying to tell you. We want you to progress in the right direction. India, we love you. We love you. Australia, we used to love you. But we wanted Djokovic to play. And you could have bent the rules. No one would have known. It happens all the time in our country. You know how many high-profile weddings happened in Delhi, Bombay last week? मैं तो गया. Delhi से Mumbai, Mumbai से Delhi. Yeah, you dance, you get paid.
See, you can come for the party. I'll show you the dancing step.
But who's playing this character? You've already shot it, no?
वो पिछली बार का भी अच्छा रहे ना, कंटिन्यूटी टाइप। नहीं, but we are not crying in this ना।
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
गाली है ये।
तू न्यूज़ चैनल में काम करते डिटेल्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है.
Chal, let's go. Cut him. Let him useless fellow.